Hey guys, and welcome to the show. My name is Garrett. Today I'm actually going to be showing you guys how to make BedWars inside TypeScript. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. So first things first is there we go. Kind of little glitch there. Uh yeah, so we're actually going to be doing this inside of I forgot. We're gonna be doing this inside of TypeScript. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're going to focus on one thing today, and that one thing is gonna be math. So so what we're gonna be doing is we're going to start with getting maps and yeah, so without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first thing we're actually going to do is we're actually going to go into Roho and we're actually going to connect our TS game so that we can have our TS files like this. So and then the next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to start scripting. So we are actually going to get on over here to Visual Studio Code. So the first things first is we're going to do Shift P, and then we're going to do Roblox TS, and then start compiler. It's going to run the compiler, and then it's going to just do that. And as you can see, our compiler is running and it found 0 errors. And whenever we save it, it'll automatically compile it into Roblox Studio for us to use right over here. So yeah, some pretty cool stuff. And yeah, so now what we're going to do is we're actually going to open up our main.server, our main.client, and our module.ts. But first things first, we actually need to do some things inside of Studio ourselves. And our first thing we're going to do is we actually need to build a map for ourselves. So I'm currently inside of the classic baseplate right now. If you guys are using the normal baseplate, you might see the spawn location. But since I'm not inside of there, we're going to be needing to get our own spawn location, which is right here inside of model, and then you'll find spawn in the gameplay section right next to it. So now once we have our spawn location, we can just easily delete it. Bye-bye, we no longer need it. So we're just gonna need to go and we're gonna need to first delete this decal. We don't really need that. And we're gonna set the spawn location to be fully transparent because we really don't need it right now. And then now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. I have my building sets enabled. I don't know why it wasn't loading for there, but normally I rotate set to 5 degrees and move set to 1 stud. If you guys do not use that, it's totally fine. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna set this to smooth plastic because I like smooth plastic better. I'm gonna move this back and then I have an idea. Let's set the size to 5150 so that we'll have quite a bit of an area. And actually we'll do 25 to 125 because this is actually 35 135. That's a tiny bit bigger. So oh yeah, I forgot. Set anchor to be true. And is our spawn location anchor true? Let's see. Yes, it is. Okay, good. And then we're gonna do the same over here. Is it? Is it there? Okay, there. Boom. Just figuring out if it was actually connecting, and boom. So now that we have 3 areas, we're just going to put the center as green. There, and then that's gonna be mid. And then this is going to be blue, and this is going to be red. So these are all colors of the they're all colors of the RGB thing. So I don't know what I meant by that, but now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Command Alt and G, or you can do or Control Alt G if you're on Windows. I'm on Windows. I don't know why I said Command Alt G. No, that's actually the first time I've ever done that, and we're gonna do that again. So then we're going to actually no, we're gonna do Control C or Command C because we don't need to do that yet. And then this is gonna be our first map. So I'm gonna call it Map 1. Now, obviously, this is not going to be an actual map. I'm not finished building the map, so yeah. So we have, so for map 2, let's just switch these around. So red. Ooh. And then name it map 2, and then close this, and then add a map 3, and move over to the side, just like so. And then, this guy's actually going to be red, and over here, this guy's going to be green. Just a tiny bit different, and also I'll be needing map 4. Oh yeah, also if you're wondering how I have this lighting, it's because there's nothing inside of here, and change brightness to 2 so it doesn't look like it's toys. Or an entire plastic set, since for some reason it somehow does. So we have map 4 right here, and then we're going to swap these two around, and just swap these two guys around. Just like that. So, now that we have done all of that, now we can adjust all these, or select all these, and now we can do Control or Command Alt G. And now we have a big folder with all our other folders. And we're going to call it Map. And then we're going to move inside our replicated search. Now we can start scripting. So first things first is we're going to be doing something a tiny bit different right here. We're going to change this to print complete, so print setup, and we're going to just do we're going to take away these two and the hello from. Just be sure that you don't take away this hash symbol or this symbol right here. And then we're going to do has finished setting up. And then what we're going to want to do is we're going to do copy. Then we're going to go into our client and then our server. And then just swap these out like so. For our server, we're going to server. And for client, we're going to do client. And just like so. And we have some errors, but we can just save them again because we forgot to save module first. So yeah, we're all kind of finished, and if you were to go over into Studio, we can see that our module has changed to print setup, just like so. Okay, now back to coding so we can code our map script. So we're gonna do map script, and then we're gonna be needing our maps folder. So we're gonna do const map folder equals game.getService. Oh, and we're gonna get replicated storage. And I'm gonna put a question mark right here. And then we're gonna do question mark dot find first child, and then maps, and then we don't know if this is not a folder because so we're gonna do as folder. So if it is a folder, it will say this because sometimes it doesn't know if it's a folder and it won't it'll be like, no, I don't think it's a folder though. That's the thing. So yeah, we now got a reference to our map folder inside of replicated storage. So now we have to make sure that our map folder actually exists, just in case like we accidentally removed it or something in future chapters. So if the map folder equals undefined, which is pretty much nil, or null, then oh map folder, sorry, not maps folder, not maps folder. uh Actually, let's change this to maps folder. I like map folder better. And then if it is undefined, then we're just gonna put out a quick error saying, could not find maps folder inside of replicated storage. And then if we were to go on over to our studio, as you can see, our map folder is right there. Okay, so now that we know that we have our maps folder, what this error does is actually returns it and puts out the error, which is actually very useful indeed. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna need to get a list of all the maps inside of the maps folder. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do const. Uh, we're gonna do another constant of map folders. Let's just do maps just in case. Map. And it's gonna be maps folder get children. And then if you want, you guys can put semicolons. You don't really need to. I just put them. And then we have to make sure that there's at least one map folder because what if we accidentally moved it and like instead of maps it's called balloon or something. So yeah, we have to make sure that there's at least one maps folder. So we're gonna do if maps folder map folder maps, sorry, dot size is equal to 0, then we're gonna put another error saying there are no maps inside of the map folder. Just like so. And then we're going to randomly select a map folder. So we're going to do const selected maps map folder is going to be equal to maps folder. Yep, maps folder. No, it's maps. Sorry, I'm getting so confused with all of this. And then dot. What we're gonna do is brackets. And then we're just gonna do math.random 1, and then the maps dot size. Just like so. And then once we have our maps folder, then we're now gonna have to clone it and then put it inside of workspace. And so if we were to put the same thing inside of workspace, we might have to reuse that server, and we can't really do that. It might bug out some other scripts along the way, so we can't well bug out, you know. So we're gonna clone this, and then we're gonna put the parent to game get service workspace, and then we're gonna put a semicolon right there. You don't need to, I just did since I want to. And then we're gonna go over here, and now we can run our maps folder and attempt to index nil with clone. let's see what they mean. So we're actually gonna go inside of here. Oh, I don't know why, but it likes to do that. So what we're gonna do is we're just going to do likes to add +1. I don't know why, but so that it doesn't, we're just going to do. We're just gonna go back to our main.server, and then we're going to put maps.size -1, so that the +1 doesn't get confused. It might have. I don't know why it does that, but nope, wrong one. And let's go over here and see. So it minuses the 1 and then that's the 1. Okay, there. Now if we were to hit on run, yep, as you can see right here, we got one map. We got map 3. And then if we were to go here, this time we got map 1 all the way over here. So in our next episode, we're gonna think of adding beds. So thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. If you guys have any suggestions for any future episodes or any future series in general, also leave that in the comments below for just another thing that you want me to play, like a game or another YouTuber to expose like I did before. Just say that all in the comments below. So thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and bye bye.